So I've completed my 12 days milling whiskies, and it's time to determine what I think were the best whiskies out of the bunch. But before we reach that, probably I should start and show what was the worst whiskies for me out of the bunch. And I don't know if it'll come as much of a surprise at all, but for me, the worst one was Bagpiper. This was just lethal. Oh dear, not very good at all in my eyes. That's like number 12 for me. Number 11, it was Director's Special, which, as I said, I don't think that was really whiskey, but it was still better than the Bagpiper. Just. Next up, we've got Officer's Choice. You might see a bit of a trend here that, funnily enough, these were all 70 rupees, all of these ones. Then we jump up and we have McDowell's number 1. 85 rupees. To be fair, not the best, I would say. I think I preferred, and as you'll see anyways, the other McDowell. Then we reach Royal Challenge, which is 105 rupees, so it's in the higher price market, higher price bracket. For me, it was better than obviously the ones before, stood out a bit more than them in whiskey notes and flavour. There is I think a difference definitely between these three and these two. And I would also group in that same category the Director's Special Black. So I'd say these three without a doubt are never going to touch again. They're not good. The McDowell's number 1, the Royal Challenge, and the Director's Special Black, they're okay. Out of the three of them, obviously this is only 80 rupees, and I rank it better. Just before price and taste, I feel it came out better than the more pricey McDowell's at 85 and the 105 for the Royal Challenge. And then now we're on to the top half, my top 6. And as you can probably tell, these actually ended up being the lower price range. These are all more of the lower priced ones. We have the Signature, or McDowell's Signature, coming in at number 6. This one was 165 rupees, so one of the most expensive ones that we've got. It was a decent drop, but not the best, as you can tell. Next, Antiquity Blue. This one is the most expensive, I believe, at 190 rupees. Lovely bottle. I don't think the colour shows up how lovely blue it is. And I would say it was a good whiskey. That was a good whiskey. There is a clear demarcation between these ones. Clear indeed. There is a big step up between them, just like there was a change between these. And you'll be going through your head if you're thinking about the ones that I've got. Funnily enough, Seagrams is taking 3 out of the top 4 slots here. First up, we have their Barrel Select, which is 115 rupees. The Barrel Select, really nice. I thought I had 2 of these because the first filming went wrong, but this was actually a really good whiskey for me. I really enjoyed it and definitely would pick it up again. I say anything in the top 6 I would definitely pick up, but this is definitely up there. Next we have Seagram's Blender's Pride, which is their premium version. So this is mid-range, I would say, but still this is premium. This is their top end, and this is 175 rupees. Good again. But what may be surprising is, for me, number 2 was the Imperial Blue by Seagrams, and this is actually their base level. This is 80 rupees, and I rank that one above the other 2. I preferred the taste and the actual feel of it. It just came out better for me than the others, and I have gone through and done a retaste of all of these just to make sure. And number 1, I kept mentioning it. It was the first one that I had, and it's stayed the best all the way through, to be fair. 8 PM Special, which is the cheapest one on here, 64 rupees. And I think that, from Radico, is the best. Now, people may complain and go, actually, I think these are better. For me, I do think these are best. It for me just stood out massively. But what I will do is do a quick side-by-side tasting of the top 4 that I've listed here. So we have the Barrel Select, which, lovely nose, good flavour to it, bit of heat building there, but short finish, not prolonging for much. Blenders, oh yes. Right, Blenders, premium one. Again, very similar nose. This is what I'm saying about Seagrams. They're similar nose, and therefore, why would you pay double the price for the premium product when you can get what I feel is the same sort of quality product for the lower price? All right. Yeah, again, I would say these are almost level. This is slightly better and probably worth that. If you're going premium, it's worth that extra price point. Then we have the Blue. Right, Imperial Blue, which is, I think, the 2nd biggest selling whiskey in India, did I say? McDowell's number 1 is number 1. This is number 2. Again, same nose, very similar nose, half the price of the Blenders. And taste-wise, it has all the same tastes. All the same taste, perhaps a bit smoother even at that stage as well. And I think for half the price, definitely. If you want to go up premium, then yeah, there's no harm in going for that. There is a slight quality difference, but for half the price, yes, that's where that comes out immediately for the price point. And then this one, 8 PM special, which I don't think would count as whiskey anywhere in the world, really. I'm not even sure what they're using for 64 rupees on here, but there we go, that's a look at it. I really do like this. Right. I think it's just the flavour is different. It's definitely more on the rum scale, but for me it's so smooth, so mellow, gives a bit of the warmth. You can taste the flavours through it, and it does leave a lovely aftertaste in the mouth. Yeah, surprisingly, I said 8 PM special. But as I've made sure to point out, anything in this top 6 is worthwhile buying to have a big bottle of. The next 3, 7 to 9, are definitely worth tasting. So McDowell's number 1, which is number 1 whiskey in India, Royal Challenge, and Director Special Black. Director Special Black, decent enough, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a big bottle of it. And then these 3, which not even worth mentioning. Don't go for them. Don't go for them. Avoid. Right, that's my opinion on these. I don't know if any of you have ever had them or will ever have a chance of having these, because they can't sell these in the UK because they're not officially whiskey. But if you do ever get a chance to ever see these, you know which ones to go for. Take care, everyone.